So I thought I'd do a little video. I'm out here by myself. I don't know if anybody listens to these videos, but I kind of do them for myself anyway. Well, you can't see anything, it's too dark. Back where I was the other night. Drove back up north because it's a free spot. It's really nice and quiet out here. What you're seeing is nothing. I see that on the camera, but the sun has just gone down, so there's a little bit of light in the horizon, for me anyway, but this camera won't pick it up. But I wanted to talk about something. I am starting off my trip here pretty quick, and it's kind of funny. I'll make it brief if I can. That I'm the kind of person that maybe some of you are like this and maybe some of you aren't. So many different kinds of people I know, but I really need to be alone. I like to be alone. I like to get out to the woods, as you know, and hike and ride bikes and set up fires and make sure, feel like I'm kind of close to nature. Put a little bit of pressure on myself to cook my own food and make a fire and all those things that kind of make you feel more like a man connected to nature. But I mean, honestly, I have a camper and air conditioning and a truck and gasoline and tools and propane, so it's not really primitive. But I also realize that as much as I like to be alone, when I do get alone, I sit down in the dark and watch the sun go down and get ready to go to sleep, I'm lonely. It's a weird dichotomy. I am an outgoing, personable person that likes to be alone but doesn't like to be alone. And if any of you know me personally well, you know that's true of me. But it's a weird struggle because I certainly don't want to give up my freedom. And yet, you have to ask yourself, what are you chasing? The existential questions. What are you doing this for? And why does this seem necessary compared to, I don't know, being content in a house with a white fence and a job and pension, or, well, there's no pensions anymore, but 401k, and wait for retirement and then sit in the pool and drive around the country in an RV. Why is that not enough? Why do you not have a woman in your life? No jokes. That's actually intentional at this point in my life, and it's weird because part of that I really like. I don't have any hassles. I do what I want. I go where I want. I can determine my schedule and not divide myself. But then you get lonely too. It's weird, and yet it's not enough to make me reconsider. Or is it? I don't know. It isn't yet. It's an interesting thing. Just social media gives me somebody to talk to, I guess, because I'm all by myself. Which I'm not complaining. I do like what I'm doing, and I've geared my whole life towards it, and I'm getting ready to jump off in about 3 days. I'm headed to a new life. Really, I'll be back. I'm not leaving town forever, but it's a whole new setup. 2 years ago, I was doing what I've always done, which is playing music in a bar, making a living, building a small business, and all that goes along with playing music in a bar. And I only dreamed of being able to be sitting in the woods with a camper and all my gear ready to be a nomad on the road. And here it is. And there's a lot of things that happened to make that possible, which is a second video or 2 or 3. But as much running and pushing and drive and everything that I've done to get here, sometimes when you finally stop and look at the fire and it's quiet, and you're like, what the hell am I doing? And those are the moments that you might second guess. So I'm not second guessing, just contemplating Have a good night.